Yo, what is going on with you guys? Today we got the Razer Seiren Chroma. Last time we did the Seiren V3 Mini, now we have the Seiren V3 Chroma. So essentially this is just going to be a bigger version of the same thing. A couple extra features that I added on to there. I think there's like a dial some sort, so we'll go ahead and check that out, as well as RGB. And essentially looking forward to that as well. Right now I have like the SteelSeries Arena 9 speakers, so it doesn't really work, but after this one I'm gonna try and get the Namo V2 Pro, so then hopefully we can get everything synced up with the RGB, because essentially the SteelSeries drivers for Mac OS just suck. So it's like I can only do like basic colors like this. There's like a sound visualizer feature, but for some reason it just doesn't work. Only the lights down here turn on, so it's like very poor software, and when I use it with the Windows it just does not work at all. And then when I use it with the Mac OS, it doesn't really work that good either. Like it just isn't getting picked up. And I'm sure it's fixable. Like probably it's fixable in some ways, but it's just not working that great. So we're gonna go ahead, unbox this thing and see how it is. So first thing, this thing just slides out like this. We got this thing at the top. So this can just go ahead to the side. And we got everything in here. So essentially this long one, this is gonna be the actual mic itself. That just slides in like here. And then we got this thing right here, which is the stand, I'm pretty sure. So it just comes out like that, and that's the stand. And I'm sure there's like some sort of stick somewhere to connect this thing to here. And in terms of the cable, it's gonna be all the way at the bottom. So it comes out like that. Essentially when you take it out, it's gonna look like this. This thing already could go down here, so it's just gonna screw onto here. Oh shit. Or maybe it just clamps on, I don't know. It looks like it screws on, so we'll figure that out. Cable just gets plugged in to here, and that's gonna be it. So here it is, guys, after it's plugged in. First of all, it looks much better than the Seiren V3 Mini. I highly recommend getting this one if you are gonna get a mic, just because it looks a lot better. This RGB looks very good, and this is during the day as well. Like if I were to like close the blinds, looks even better. And right now, again, these are SteelSeries speakers, so they're not synced up to this thing. But once I get the Namo V2 Pro, I'm gonna sync up this thing along with the speakers, and I might even play around with some of the gaming mice. Right now I have the SteelSeries Aerox 3 wireless. Again, it's good, but it's not really like a RGB heavy thing. There is some RGB, but I currently have it disabled because when you have it on, well, first of all, it doesn't even make a big difference, just because your hand is always going to be over it. And in addition to that, it just runs out of battery very quickly. So again, right now they're not going to sync up properly, just because again, this is Razer, this is SteelSeries, and then I got my Asus laptop over there, and then this monitor is also Asus. So, and because of that, they don't really sync up too good. But the monitor, you can't even tell, because the RGB is on the back of the monitor, and it's not like these speakers where it lights up the area. It's just more like if you look at it, it's kind of like you can tell, but from here you can't even see because you don't see behind the monitor. So that's the only thing. Definitely this one looks a lot better. So it looks like this one is like the mic sensitivity thing, so you can turn this left and right to, like, I guess, adjust how loud or quiet the mic is. And in addition to that, you have your mute button here at the top, and then essentially if you click it, it'll turn red. That just means you're on mute, and then you can tap it again to unmute yourself. And in addition to that, you also have like a headphone jack, so if you were to use headphones, you can just plug it straight into here rather than trying to reach into your desktop or somewhere else, although I'm not sure how many people would actually use this. And the other good thing too that I've seen is like you can adjust this a lot more, right? Previously, because it pivoted only at the base, you couldn't really adjust it more than like this much, meaning like what I would have to do is I would have to bring the mic all the way over here to really get that best audio. Like I can't just leave it all the way over here since it's too far. Whereas because this one adjusts, I'm pretty sure that I can just angle it like this, and essentially if I do it like this, it'll get a lot better reach just because it's pointed towards me a lot more. I'm not sure if that's at the actual case. I'm not sure where the actual mic is, if it's up here or somewhere around the sides, but that's just my guess. So overall, a lot more features. Definitely the better mic out of the two. And I know it is double the price, but it's like if you're gonna use a mic long term, you might as well just get this one. So yeah, definitely next product is gonna be the V2, the Namo V2 Pro. That one I'm very looking forward to because I can sync it up with this thing. And in addition to that, see, it looks good when it's synced up, same color. But then once I get the speakers, it also has a wireless subwoofer. So yeah, well, I'm not gonna get too into it, but you can see all the wiring. It's crazy. Like there's way too many wires because there's a rear speaker, left speaker, central, and everything has to get connected to the subwoofer. It's not very the best, but hopefully the Namo V2 Pro is better. But yeah.